This woman survived a major car crash, and she wants you to know one thing.
I just wanted to make a quick PSA. Don't put your feet on the dash.
But what's so dangerous about putting your feet on the dashboard? And what happened to her when she did it?
I was in a car accident and I watched a video probably 6 months prior. This lady that worked at a morgue or something, and she said she's seen it break your hips, whatnot. And I was like, oh my gosh, I put my feet on the dash. I shouldn't do that. So I stopped doing it for a little bit. Then I started doing it again because you just think it's just not going to happen to you.
But as we know, accidents can happen to anyone.
We were in Iowa visiting my husband's grandma. We were 15 minutes away. My feet were on the dash and we were T-boned on my side. We rolled. I went unconscious. When I woke up on the ceiling. We were upside down. My left foot, the tibia fibula, broke. My right foot got stuck between the dash and the window. Luckily, the firefighters were able to open up the dash and the window, and I was able to pull it out. But I had glass all in my toes. The next thing I remember was just going into the doctors right away in the ambulance. They're just rushing me in a gurney, and they put me in this big CAT scan, and they take x-rays of all my bones. I had to get the big body brace, and that took 2 days. So I was bedridden for like 48 hours. One of the first things I had to do was learn to stand up again. And that's probably when it hit me that this is going to be a journey, because it just took so much energy to just stand up. My arm was paralyzed right after the accident. I was able to move my hand, but I couldn't lift my forearm at all. It was all very surreal. I couldn't do anything on my own. I couldn't use the restroom by myself. I couldn't shower by myself. My husband gave me sponge baths basically for 3 months. My sisters helped me wash my hair. I was completely dependent on somebody. So that was definitely a challenge. My doctor kind of scared me with saying that it's possible that my arm could be paralyzed forever. After 6 weeks, I was able to move it just the slightest. And then by 12 weeks, I was able to lift it like this. So I knew my arm wasn't paralyzed and I was going to get my strength back, which was a huge relief because that meant I could go back to work. I'm a teacher. I want to be back with my students and teaching and writing on the whiteboard. So that was probably one of the biggest milestones, besides learning to walk again.
Deann knows just how lucky she was, because having her feet up on the dash could have ended up a lot worse for her.
I was just super grateful because when I looked up, the C2 break is actually a very serious break. I could have been dead or paralyzed for life. I realized how precious life is, and life's a gift. I feel like I don't take things for granted anymore. What I want people to learn from my story is, obviously, don't put your feet on the dash. It's not worth it. This is your sign.
I am seen. Are you?